Alright guys, which Titan from the hit series Titanfall 2 is in the Epstein files and has been to the island? Let's get into it. Alright, starting off strong, we got Ronan. Ronan is pretty fast, has the big sword, and the phase shift. Now, the phase shift can be very good for approaching children and stealing them and phase shifting away. So personally, I think Jeffrey Epstein would love to have this guy on his island. So yes, Ronan is Epstein Island certified. Alright, next up we got Northstar. In the same class as Ronan, Northstar can fly and can use a railgun. Now the flight is very important because she can pick up as many children and fly them straight to the island with Jeffrey Epstein. And I think Jeffrey Epstein would love to have his own private jet, so yes, I think she would most definitely be on the Epstein list. Alright, next up, we'll be moving into mid-class Titans like Ion. Now, Ion, she has this pretty big eye that can watch over everything. And honestly, I don't think Jeffrey Epstein would want a big robot with a giant eye watching. So, no, I don't really think she would be on the island because she might snitch.
Alright, next up in the list we got Monarch. Now, Monarch is notoriously known for consuming batteries. So, honestly, I don't think she would go to the island, only because she would be consuming batteries all day, so no.
Alright, next up on the list of mid-class Titans is Tone. Now, Tone loves shooting GPS trackers, so that's definitely a no, because I don't really think Jeffrey Epstein would like to be tracked by the feds, so yeah, that's definitely a no. Alright, our last Titan group, the Heavy Titans, and we're gonna start off with Legion. Now, Legion is the big one with the big, long machine gun that is possibly veiny, and I think Epstein would love to have that thing in his island. So, honestly, yes, but there is kind of a catch due to his size and weight. So they're gonna have to get like a tugboat or something to pick him up and send him to the island. So yes, he definitely is on the island. Alrighty, last Titan on the list, and it's Scorch. I guess you could say he is incredibly gassy, but he does have a big, girthy, long weapon like Legion, but it is not that big as Legion's. So that's definitely gonna impact the chances of him going to the island. He is incredibly gassy, so I think Epstein would love someone that is incredibly gassy to go to his events on the island. So, yes, he is going to the island, and just like Legion, he requires a few tugboats to pull him to the island. Also, by the time you're seeing this, it is already Christmas, so have a great time opening presents and spending time with your family. And on Jake Paul's Broken Jaw, we will be beating it to Scorch all winter break. So, have fun.